Well, I am not a YouTuber or a crafter or a blogger, but I made a craft during our secure in place time, and my friend asked me to make a little tutorial in case anybody else wants to make this project. So what it is a little keychain with scripture cards, and basically I just put inspiring scriptures that I wanted to be able to read and memorize in kind of a keychain version, so it's easy to take with me. And then I just added this to it because I have all the time in the world right now. So I'm just gonna kind of show you the steps that I did. The project was really quick. I started out with just making the verses on a Google Doc, which I have available. I'm willing to share, or if you want to make your own verses. I just made 2 columns. I made each of the columns 2.5 inches. That way I could kind of do easy measurements. And then I took, I had basically 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, which I cut into 3-inch strips, and I just used a variants of patterns that I liked, and I just happened to have. So I cut them into 3-inch strips, and then actually for the card size, I made them a little bit bigger than 1 inch, but hindsight, 1 inch would have been fine and easier to kind of cut, but they all came out the same size or just a little over 1 inch. And then I varied the patterns, and then I cut down the verses out of the Google Doc, and then I just glued them on. I happen to have these supplies, but you wouldn't have to necessarily use these exact supplies. I have a paper trimmer that I use to cut down the paper.
Mama, I'm doing what I did this.
And then I have a giant glue gun, but you could use a regular glue stick or something like that. And then for the hole punching, I have this massive hole punch thing that I've had forever. But I think any standard hole punch, I just like this because it made a little bit smaller punch size. It was 1/8, so that it fit the little key ring. And this is just a binder clip ring that you can open up, and you can get these at office supply stores, but I happen to just have all this stuff on hand. I did look online, and you can order, for delivery, the craft project. And so that's just basically how it came together. That is a quick, easy, stuck at home project.